So I had something on my mind for the last like month or so I want to talk about, right? I just know exactly how to talk about it, but so here we are today. You got to have the mind of a hustler, right? My definition of a hustler is someone that's really creative in the process of getting to like what they want to get to and achieving their goals and stuff, right? Cause just think about this, right? You got two different kind of mindsets, right? Say a pair of shoes costs $400, right? I don't know who would spend $400 on a pair of shoes when they can't afford it, but there are people out there that's like that. So a pair of shoes costs $400, right? One person mindset would be, I don't have the money for these shoes. I will never buy them. Another person mindset would be, how can I come up with $400 so I can afford these pair of shoes, right? So that person who wants to come up with the money to buy these $400 pair of shoes, they're going to find ways they could become creative. They're going to become creative in the ways they can make money so they can afford these shoes. So they're going to find different ways to make this happen, right? Think about a way to make money is getting creative, like understanding what you're good at and finding ways you can make what you're good at most useful, or finding side hustles, or finding quick ways around neighborhood that you could be creative, make money. You know what I'm saying? There's different ways you could do certain things, right? For example, there's not only one way you could build a pool table. I mean, yes, it's a pool table, but I'm pretty sure there's different ways people could go about building one, right? There's different ways you could build anything. There's different ways you could cut somebody hair. Like there's different ways people get creative to enhance their skills with something or to learn more, right? A barber who want to be better at cutting hair, he go get creative and find ways he could learn or find ways he could scope it, work on his craft to make the best haircuts possible, to cut the best hair possible, right? And on top of that too, right? A chef go get creative. They're gonna use different ingredients like different seasonings, different dressings, right? So you gotta look at your life like that. If you're not being creative with your life, and honestly though, why are you doing though, right? Because one of the key ways that can help you get to where you want to get to in life is finding more ways you can become creative, right? So the other day, I emailed an athlete director asking them how they became an athlete director, right? And they pretty much told me it's like it's not a one size fit all category. Almost every athlete director I talked to, they had different paths, different degrees, different fields. Some never even thought it was gonna ever be an athlete director. Some wanted to be an athlete director, right? Some been teachers before. Some never teach. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna really find two people life journeys that's 100% the same because people do different things, right? So why not get creative with your own life and sculpt the life that you want to have? You know what I'm saying? Like say you in a career field, right, where you got to build your resume, right? So not why not get creative in the process of building your resume? Why you won't make your own experience unique? Why you want to bring nothing new to the table for your career? If you trying to do the same thing everybody else done, like what make you unique and different? Figure out what you can do differently. Figure out what can help you be the best you. Cause somebody else is already taken, right? So how they went about their career field, about what they did, is not always go work for you because it's you. Your life is different. So when you're in the process of becoming creative, ask yourself like, what honestly works for me and what doesn't work for me? Because if it's something that doesn't work for you, you might want to spend less time doing that. And when you get creative in like what you're trying to achieve in your career field, spend more time working on the things that does work for you. Because things that will work for you gonna be your bread and butter, right? For example, someone good with computers and stuff. Why not find a career field where you can be creative and working on computers or other electronics? If somebody very passionate about sports, instead of going into bakery, get creative, find creative ways where you can make money that involve sports. You get what I'm saying? Oh shoot. So so next time you want to go about something, ask your ways. Like instead of trying to let plateau take over or getting stagnated, how can you grow in this situation? And one of the key ways of growing is becoming creative. Try different things. Find out what works. Find out what doesn't work. Because failing is a part of the process. Failing, you can do a lot of growth. You can do a lot of learning while you failing, right? Same thing with your relationship, right? Get creative inside your relationship. Try different dates you never been on. Try different dates your partner never been on, right? Try figure out what kind of relationships y'all like so in the future y'all could do more dates like that. Find out what kind of dates y'all don't like, y'all do less of that. Find out what your partner like outside of dates. Find out, like, try different foods and find different foods they never tried before that they like. Different drinks and snacks and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Find different ways to love them. Get creative inside your relationship. Being creative inside your relationship can keep the love alive. Imagine coming home every day doing the same thing every single day for the last 15 to 10 years of your relationship. It's gonna get boring. You want to spice things up, try different things. Go outside your comfort zone. Go to a place y'all never been before. Y'all never been to a museum before? Try museum. If y'all need one, y'all know how to skate. If y'all always want to skate one day, go skate. Go learn how to skate together. You want to go fly kites for the first time? Go fly kites for the first time. There's a million different things you could go do out there, but you gotta want to do it. Seriously though. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing in your career field, right? If you catch yourself stagnated, find different ways you get creative. Find different ways you can add more knowledge, different skills to your career field to enhance it, so you can continue to make growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone cooked, someone was okay. Let's say someone cooked, right? They post the same cooking videos every day, right? It would get old eventually, right? But if they switch it up just a little bit, or they get more creative with how they cook these things, right? They will bring in more audience. Not only that, they could learn new skills on how to cook, and so they can continue to experiment with other things. Because someone cooked the cheeseburger the same way every single day, they make the hamburger the same way. They slap the season on the patty the same way every time. If they go different ways, they make little mini hamburgers, right? They make lasagna. They make spaghetti. They try different names with the ground beef. They could bring more audience because the audience not just learn how to make a cheeseburger or a hamburger. They also learn how to make other things using the ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with your life. Like, if you there's an area of life you don't like, be creative and find ways you can improve that area of your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you have a skincare no longer work for you, get creative and try other skincare routines. Like, okay, let me experiment. Let me find what skincare routines work and what doesn't work, so I can get rid of certain things in my skin that I don't like. If you're an athlete, right, and you stagnate as an athlete, you want to get better as an athlete, get creative, find ways you could grow as an athlete. If you do the same thing over and over again, you're not seeing progress, how do you expect to ever become a better athlete? Seriously, like, how do you ever expect to become a better athlete? So if you want to become a better athlete, try different things. Like, if you do the same hurdle drills every day, switch up your hurdle drills. If you do the same sprinting drills every day, try some different. Try sled pulls. Try weighted sprints. Try more block starts. Do more partner block starts. There's a million ways out here we get better in all areas of our life. We just have to be creative in what we want to do. And when you get creative, expand, continue to grow. Let that creativity continue to let you become more creative as time goes. Don't just become creative one time. That's it. Continue to become creative so you continue to make progress and see the results that you want to see. Yeah, so that's how it is for my life, right? Like, I want to, I want to be a high school head track coach one day. So I told myself, okay, like, yes, I'm passionate about being a track coach, but what else do I desire? How can I be creative in the future? So I'm like, okay, in the future, like later on in life, I want to be an athletic director one day, right? So I'm like, okay, while I'm working on building my resume to be a high school head coach, let me find ways I be creative to build my resume to be an athletic director. So in the future, when that time comes, my resume is well rounded and I'm well rounded as a person. And like, people around me, they see that and they acknowledge that. Why not me? Like, why would they not want to have me in that field? Why would they not want me to be the athletic director when my action behaviors show that I would be a perfect athletic director? My resume would show that I would be a perfect athletic director. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you catch yourself not seeing the results you want to see in your life, go to the drawing board and find ways you can become creative, because creativity could get you unstagnated and help you get in the process of making more goals. Because when you make more goals, because you gonna be making more goals because you could be achieving the goals that you already set. You could be scratching them off one by one by one. Then your creativity could go up a notch. And you'll go up a notch again. Then you go get so creative that you'll keep scratching off goals and keep continue to grow as a person. And eventually you're gonna be able to teach other people how to be creative. You're gonna teach other people how to achieve their goals. You can bring value to other people's life. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out.